this episode, we will be going to a location on. I guess it's like some place called like Aldwin's Wall. Alright. So we need to go take a carriage to Markers.
I can take you to any of the... Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves. I don't believe a word of it though.
Huh, so it says Markarth was built by the dwarves? Okay. Another thing is I have this exact map I have this map on my wall right now. Sure doesn't look exactly like it. Alright, talk to this guy real quick.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
Now, I wonder. How long ago was the Oblivion Crisis? I forget. I think it was 200 years ago.
The mercy of Stendarr does not extend to Daedra worshippers.
Jesus.
You speak to a vigilant of Stendarr. Cavort with any He is the god of mercy, the patron of order and justice for all of Tamriel. We bring his compassion where none can be found, by cleansing all those who would offend his children.
Yeah.
I'm staying out of this.
Probably best.
All right. Hand over your valuables, or I'll... Don't step it to the pub here.
Die. Let's see what you can do to me while I'm in water. Okay, he's actually doing a lot of damage. Potions. Oh, that's not good. No, we're just gonna make a run for it. Making a run for it. Ah! Oh god, I need Okay, I need to heal. I'm out. You oppose me, you die.
I can take
Oh, there's a lot of them.
killed you.
Stay back! Stay back, demons! Magicka. Oh, there it is. Dang it! Alright, here's the plan. Okay, I got a new plan. We don't engage the dragon. We run. Even though there's a bunch of Forsworn, I don't care. It's better than dealing with that blood dragon. I have never fought a blood dragon in this playthrough. Never.
What is it?
Are you serious? I'm gonna go on a massacre. You know what?
What is it? Your call. Might be safer to travel separately. Attract less attention that way. Don't worry, I'll get Esbern there in one piece. We'll wait for you near Karthspire. Good luck.
Yeah, you guys can go there. I'm not going there right now. It is being ridiculous. Wait. You know what? Screw it. Whatever. I don't care. Alright. Who knows? Maybe they'll accomplish something that I couldn't do while going along with them.
I can take you to any... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves. I don't believe a word of it, though.
I can't believe that. You know what? I'm quick saving here. No, I saw something. What? Oh, I thought that it looked like some kind of crystal from where I was standing. Alright, right now, I just gotta keep moving. So I'm pretty sure no matter what, the dragon will actually attack. I don't know why.
I am waiting for a good death. If you are not here to grant me a good death, then you can leave. Yes, were I to simply lay down and die, it would not please Malakath. My time has come. I am old, too old to become chief. It would be wrong for me to take wives at this age, so I will die. Malakath has given me a vision of a glorious death. I am to wait here until it finds me. As you can see, it has not yet arrived. Indeed, one should find his death while he can still call himself a proper man. We Orcmen are not like these Nords and Imperials who carry on until they are gray and feeble and their hair falls out. To cling to something past its usefulness is unseemly. How much more so when that thing is you? You should leave. I don't want you scaring off my good death. Perhaps. Are you sure about this? We shall see. You're mine! No!
Well, he got his good death. Odd. For an orc, you'd expect him to have stuff like, you know, orcish. Another thing is, he killed saber cats. No, nowadays the best death that you could probably get around in Skyrim is probably, I don't know, a dragon. Now let's switch. Run for the hills. Wait. Hello, friend. You can play that game. Yeah, I'ma run. Bye. Yeah, I'm gonna wanna heal. Yep, your problem now, guys. Bye. You can deal with the blood dragon. It's all yours. You can even have the bones and scales. They can get a decent price. Okay, where's Delphi? Okay, there's Delphi.
This is not good.
Oh. Oh, I forget they have their own kind of armor and weapons. Okay.
I was just getting warmed up.
You have an arrow in your back. Are you gonna be okay? Excuse me. What's this? I need those. Wait. Well, I need one of those too. Someone asked me. Now, I'm gonna get an hour sleep.
These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. You have the symbol for king and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward at the bottom. Yes, that's it. The symbol on the middle pillar.
Oh,
Whatever
well.
you did, it worked. See what those old blades left in our way.
Remember that, guys, for your play. Oh, I fell. Without even realizing it.
Why are you stopping?
Be careful here. See these symbols on the floor?
Esbern's right. Look like pressure plates.
Be careful.
Oh.
We'll cross once it's safe.
Lydia? You are gonna get us killed.
Looks safe now. Let's move.
I don't know how you're even alive.
Close to the entrance.
I question this. All of it. I'm excited for the Warhammer. Now, I need to get a better Warhammer. I really do. I'm using my old iron one. And iron is like pretty much the worst I can get. Oh, that's worth a lot. And I do need... That is a good enchantment. You guys think about it like this. If it's worth this much just for leather boots, think about steel boots, or iron boots, or different boots. Alright.
Wonder. Remarkably well preserved, too.
Yeah, what's this? Is this a button? Do I jump on this? No. Do we need like some kind of stones, like sapphires or emeralds or something?
Here's the blood seal.
Another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn.
Ah, God.
Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered me with Cyrodiil?
I already have 3 bloods. Nord blood, dragon blood, werewolf blood.
He ended the Akaviri invasion under mysterious circumstances, you recall?
That makes no sense.
It's coming to life.
Looks full of surprises. I'm glad I was able to give that old orc a good death. But guys, just letting yourself die, that's not a way of life. Just because if you get old doesn't mean that you can't still live. Right. Now I wonder, this goes with constellations, well does it actually go in the sky? And what people just like a different constellation, that's the 3rd one this week. Think about that. Okay, I can't take credit for that. I actually saw that on like Pinterest. Yeah, I use Pinterest. I'm 14 and I use that. If that's not enough, I also use Facebook. Ooh, I just need to level up with my archery a little. So guys, right now we're working on archery and smithing. Alright, where is... Does this work? No, it doesn't. Alright, let's wait an hour. Welcome, where the council will decide your fate. My name's Kaden, and that's Lydia. It is weird, because that's my real name. Is it... If you guys have been around for a while, you would know that.
I've never seen a final example of early Second Era Akaviri sculpture and relief.
We need information, not a lecture on art history.
Yes, let's see what we have. Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the Dragon Cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlords, the legendary Kraken War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here is falling from the sky. The Nord Tongs, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Ah, patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in valor, mythic symbolism. Yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes. This is the Akaviri symbol for shout, but there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Yeah. Makes
yes.
sense.
Presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin.
So we're looking for a shout then? Damn it. Have you ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do.
Okay, now that's
The
just
Greybeards
mean.
are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards? Only if you don't know how to use it. All the great heroes have had to learn to use their power. Those that shrank from their destiny. Well, you've never heard of them, have you? And there are the villains, those that misused their power. There's always a choice, and there's always a risk. But if you live in fear of what might go wrong, you'll end up doing nothing. Like the Greybeards up on their mountain.
That's not fair.
Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old Blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here.
Oh, you're a Talos believer.
Prophecy.
Wonder what it's. I'm about to go to these. Okay. I don't think we have to leave all the way just into the room out here. Symbol for Dragonborn. This is my symbol. I own the symbol. Alright.
Sky, guard you. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragon Rend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragon Rend holds no place within the way of the voice.
Or the way of wisdom.
It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout.
Okay.
When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself. But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
You know, I feel like I've heard this name, Paarthurnax. I think it was on one of the stones outside that you see on your way up here. Okay, let's wait an hour. There. Oh, what's in here? Boots. Even though these guys don't use boats. These guys just lay on stone beds with pelts on them.
Huh?
I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well.
Alright, so we have learned shouts. For unrelenting force we have force, balance, and push. For whirlwind sprint we just have whirlwind.
Clear skies.
Wait. Sky, spring, summer. Sky myself used before. The thum is you. Clear away fog and inclement weather.
Will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous. not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Look! Look!
Something there?
Look! Look!
Oh, yeah.
Look! Look!
Not right now. Alright, let's just start using our orchestrate board.
Look!
Low Lotol. Beautiful, isn't it? Oh no. Whoa.
Look!
Oh, what the? Okay.
Dremyolok, greetings, Wundernik. I am Parthenax.
Oh my god.
Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain?
Oh, this is your mountain? I think the Greybeards forgot to pay their rent.
I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin.
Oh, he knows.
Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones.
Do not use Khusro-Da.
If you are Dovahkiin. The word calls you. Go to it. A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do.
Alright. Alright, good. I could just tap into your understanding of it.
Now, show me what you can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova. Ah, yes. Sosedo Vlostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. Ah, I have expected you, Proda.
What's Proda mean?
You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Yes, they are very protective of me, Bachlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me.
What?
Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
Okay. Makes sense.
Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
Gotta think carefully what we're gonna say. That's none of your business. I need to stop all the ones that like this world. I don't want it to end.
Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokin? Would you stop the next world from being born?
Yes. Alright.
Paz. A fair answer.
Yes, it is.
Rofus. Maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world.
Orthodox, you are a drain. Do not use
Even we
foos.
who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's
For all I know,
end.
your foos is probably as powerful as my Khusro.
Los Trahodis.
Oh, you just got louder.
Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer.
Fair.
But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name Throat of the World?
No, dragons like mountains, right? I never thought about it. You said you were going to answer my question.
true, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated. Yes and no. Viknus Nikron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him.
Oh, if he wasn't...
The Nords of those days used the Dragon Rend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwalan. They are fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls, as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll.
Interesting.
But this is only a small part of their power. Zofa Suryek. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragon Rend from those who created it.
Alright.
Croesus, no. I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I.
Crud.
Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal. Even for one of Dova Sos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Sum Ark Mora. Dremyolok, greetings. I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years.
Oh, must be lonely.
I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me. Knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Contemplate the meaning of a Rotmulag. You will become closer to that word as it fills your inner self. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol. It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Fus, Faim, or Yol? Fade in your tongue. Mortals have greater affinity for this word than the Dove. Everything mortal fades away in time, but the spirit remains. Ponder the meaning of spirit. Unslad Zi. Where mortal flesh may wither and die, the spirit endures. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will find that your spirit will give you more strength. Which calls to you in your tongue, the word simply means fire. It is change given form, power at its most primal.
Okay.
That is the true meaning of Yol. Solyek, power. You have it, as do all Dove. But power is inert without action and choice. Think of this as the fire builds in your Sum, in your breath. Sum Ark Mora. What will you burn? What will you spare? Speak.
Anyway, so, back to High Hrothgar.
It will.
So guys, as I was saying earlier, if the Nords hadn't have sent all of them back in time, I'd be dead. Remember from the beginning of the game where we almost got decapitated? Yeah, if Alduin was never casted back, he would have never attacked Helgen. Oh no.
So, you spoke to Paarthurnax. The dragon blood burns bright within you. Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Did he teach you the dragon rend shout? Well, so be it. If he believes it is necessary for you to learn this, we will bow to his wisdom. We have never concerned ourselves with the scrolls. The gods themselves would rightly fear to tamper with such things. As for where to find it, such blasphemies have always been the stock in trade of the mages of Winterhold. They may be able to tell you something about the Elder Scroll you seek.
Alright.
Wind, guide you.
But right now, I'm going to take a break from that. I should have frost salts. After this, I think I'm gonna go talk to Ayla. What was that? Huh. I heard something. Oh yeah, I talked to someone here at Kingsgrove.
The mine's always on the verge of collapse. Well, well, you actually did what you said you were going to do. I'm impressed. Here, let me teach you a thing or two about alteration magic. It's the least I can do. All right, then.
God dang it. Onward! Bring it on, lizard!
I'm staying out of this.
Are you serious? Come on. I think the thing left. Anyways, off to Whiterun so I can get my house that I have to pay 5,000 gold for. Whoa. Attacks can be blocked with either a shield or a weapon, but shields are much more effective, obviously. Especially this one, Dwemer Shield. Dwarven Shield. Now, where are the dwarves? I haven't seen any of them. But guys, next episode, no, I think next episode I'm gonna check the prison. Yeah, I want to check it out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Bye.